Brendan Mortensen here from the PNC Digital Desk, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865. Gearing up for game time, here's the skipper.
I think offensively we're still not, we're not, still a lot of guys grinding. We're starting, hopefully some guys can get it rolling here before the end of the year. I think they will. Our bullpen's has been pitching really, really well as of late. So that's a great sign, and love how those guys are throwing the baseball. But yeah, I mean, we have, every day right now is kind of a different day. It's 21 games to go. So we're in that sprint mode right now, and we're watching to see what's going on around the league. We're tired, but our guys are doing a great job of grinding through it, and I expect us to finish the season strong.
That's what on the mound today. Players, as much as they may not admit it, have to get a little bit extra amped up when they go up against their former team. Yeah,
I haven't talked to him about it, but that's normally the case. And Zach's been unbelievable since we've got him in that trade. Let's hope he continues to throw the ball the way he has. These guys know him very well also, so I'm sure they'll have a good game plan against him. But he's such a pro, and I'm sure he's looking forward to pitching against him.
One constant for you guys this year has been strong outfield defense, particularly in left and center. Cowser, Mullins, some of the rotations you've had there. How much reliable has that been for you with all kind of the ups and downs you had throughout the year to be able to rely on that group?
Yeah, even Santander, I know the metrics probably don't show it, but he's as good as going back on the ball in that right field here as anybody. He made a lot of really, really big plays and throwing the ball extremely well this year. So when those three guys are out there, you feel great about our outfield defense. Colton and Sed have both played really, really well this year, and a tough outfield to play. And that's been our defense has been inconsistent, but our outfield defense has been, for the most part, really good. I think has put the work in. He's come a long way in a year, and you saw the talent, the speed, the throwing arm. I think the accuracy's improved over the course of the year also. Be it just him being more aggressive. Honestly, he was pretty passive last year, especially in center field, and now he's way more comfortable. He's way more comfortable playing with next to Sed, or when he's playing center field. He's taking control in the outfield and doing a great job. So he's come a long way defensively, and it's mainly confidence playing at this level.
How great was it to see Trey Mancini yesterday?
Yeah, no, it was awesome. He came by before batting practice and said hello to everybody in the building, and it's always great to see him. So we stay in touch through text, but I hadn't seen him since Chicago last year.
Brandon, they often talk about guys when they're having a hitting slump or struggles hitting. You want to make, hopefully they don't take it out to the field with them. Is there any chance that there's some kind of a reverse thing going on with Gunnar, that there's some frustration over the errors that might be affecting him?
No, I just think last night he misplayed a couple, honestly. I think one thing about Gunnar is the majority of the mistakes he makes are on the too aggressive side. Normally, with infielders, you want them to come get the ball, be more aggressive. And Gunnar's a little bit too aggressive at times. And instead of playing in an easy fashion at shortstop with angles, he plays sometimes a little too quick. And so we have to, when he's better, when he backs off and plays the game a little easier. I think that's maybe a 22, 23-year-old playing, and he's going to learn that over time, and he kind of knows that. But he's also played, even though he's got the errors, he's made a lot of really good plays for us. Played well this year. Yeah.
Does that give you confidence that the type of shortstop that he can be, if you guys can get that fixed, because that might be, in theory,
that's just gonna come with time and games and hundreds and thousands of ground balls and understanding remember, it's his first full year playing short, and here at this level. So you watch him take ground balls during pregame. He does it really easy. Some of the mistakes he's made defensively this year have been just coming too hard to the baseball, and we're trying to do too much instead of playing it a little bit with understanding angles a little bit more and the speed of the ball.
Going back to Eflin, last year you went through this. You didn't have a lot of experience in the rotation for the postseason. It's got to add some value to the rotation, having a guy like this who's been all the way through it before.
Yep.
I mean, what he can do, what he can also teach.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's been, with the Phillies, he had a different role. He was hurt a little bit that year as a starter, then was in the bullpen and pitched in huge moments for that team in the postseason. And last year was a starter for Tampa. So, he's got experience in the postseason. Burns has got experience in the postseason. It's only going to be beneficial.
Brent, last night, Rivera replaced Maton at third base in the 7th. Was that a defensive move, or was there? Yeah,
just a little bit. Yeah, Manny's just a little bit more experienced at third base at this level, and good third baseman. Not that Nick's not. Nick just hasn't had the same amount of reps and hasn't played over there as much. And we were pretty left-handed heavy at that point, and figured they might just go with a lefty anyways, even though it didn't get to him at that spot. But I feel comfortable with Manny playing third or first.
That'll just about do it here from the PNC Digital Desk, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865.